I hope you guys enjoyed that little spec ad that I shot of some Sony headphones. I actually wanted to challenge myself to create an ad just using one light, and so that's what I did with that spec ad there. Everything was shot using the Nanlite FS 300B, and I wanted to give you guys a little behind the scenes breakdown of how everything came together. So like I said, I wanted to challenge myself to shoot a spec commercial that only used one light, and I wanted to use it in a few different ways. So I used it as a key light, I also used it as a hard light, and I also took advantage of the bicolor capabilities. Camera-wise, for this shoot, I used the Sony FX3 with the Sigma 24-70 for majority of it, and then used the 90mm macro for some of those tighter detail shots that you see in there too. Let me run you through how we lit this shoot. So before the shoot, I did a pretty detailed pre-production plan where I actually found the song I wanted to use, found some inspiration images and videos, and created a shot list for how I envisioned this project to come together. On the day of the shoot, we ran through everything in order of how the video was going to be edited. So we started off with the walk-in scene. For this shot, I decided to backlight the talent and use the Nanlite Fresnel mount on the FS 300B, and also set the light to about 3200 Kelvin to have that warm glow. As we were walking through the space, I had Neil, my assistant, move the light to always be facing the talent. The next scene was the introduction of the headphones. My original vision for this shot was to be really dark and moody, top-down lighting, like this reference image here. However, there was too much natural light coming into the gym, so I had to scrap that idea, and I just decided to shoot this scene with the same backlight as the previous one. I wanted to do a match cut between this scene and the next, and I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. So for the first exercise, it is battle ropes, and we had the talent in front of the windows, and it acted as like a backlight. I then set up the Nanlite FS 300B on a 45-degree angle from the talent on the opposite side to where I was shooting. I also had it set up with a softbox to give that nice Rembrandt lighting on the talent's face. Next up, we moved into the squat scene, and again, this was lit using the softbox. The position of the squat rack was very close to the wall, so there wasn't really any other way I could light this shot. During this scene, we had some lighting issues. The light coming in from the windows just seemed to get brighter and brighter, and at times the lighting started to look really flat. So for the rest of the shoot, we decided to use the window as the key light instead of trying to fight against it, and actually set the Nanlite FS 300B in the back as a backlight and set the color temperature to about 3200 Kelvin with the Fresnel mount attached. The rest of these scenes turned out to be my absolute favorite. I think they look super cool. And this is where we decided to pull out the haze in a can to add a bit of atmospheric effect to the light in the back. All in all, I'm pretty proud of how this project came together, and I think it looks great. I hope you guys enjoyed this little breakdown video. If you did, let me know down in the comments below. I'll catch you in the next one.
I just gotta go off on it. I just know to put the sauce.